Hi, I'm Alan Heath, founder and director of Learning Solutions in the UK and co-developer of the Movement Programme. Welcome to this short webinar to introduce you to TMP. This presentation is specifically for you if you're interested in learning more about the Movement Programme and how it can be integrated with your existing work to improve outcomes for clients. I've trained in and worked with a wide variety of movement programmes to improve learning and development for over 20 years. And I'm really excited to share the details of TMP with you because it's unique in terms of its scope, delivery, and ease of use. So let's take a closer look. The Movement Programme is a 12-week programme of progressive developmental movements. The programme has been shown in research trials to improve reading, balance and coordination, and even exam results 5 years after it's completed. We also see many advances in attention, handwriting, personal organisation, and other areas. The movements are drawn from years of research and clinical work into the impact of movement upon learning, communication, and cognitive function. TMP is followed for 15 to 20 minutes each day, 5 days a week, for a total of 12 weeks. It's a unique perceptual development sensory motor programme delivered direct to an internet-enabled device through a live streaming platform. Designed for all children aged around 8 to 13 years old, it can also be used with older children with specific developmental challenges. Let's take a look at an overview of the programme.
Welcome to the Movement Programme, a unique 12-week programme of developmentally based activities. A large amount of research from areas such as neuroscience, learning and psychology now show that learning is more than just a process of the brain or mind. It requires the fundamental involvement of the body. The Movement Programme is designed for anyone aged around 8 to 13 years old. In extensive trials since 2003, TMP has been shown to significantly improve reading age, balance and coordination, and even exam results taken at age 16 when the programme was completed at age 11 to 12. TMP consists of a range of specifically chosen activities that become progressively more complex through the 12 weeks. Each movement is completed for less than 2 minutes a day, meaning lots of variety, challenge and fun. 15 to 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, is all that is needed to really make sure your children have the skills necessary to listen and learn to their highest potential. Requiring only an internet connection, the daily TMP video will be delivered to your school or home through an internet-enabled device. Simply log in and the activities for that day can be played with the click of a button. Join us today to gain the real long-term benefits from the Movement Programme.
You can see from the film some of the many areas of developmental movement within TMP. Each movement is only performed for a maximum of 2 minutes each day, so there's a great deal of variety. This really helps to keep things moving along and provide interest and motivation. A large amount of planning and thought was given to make TMP easy to implement, either in the home or classroom. Each day begins with a series of movements that are completed standing, then the rest of the movements for that day are all done seated. There's a wide variety of developmental areas covered within TMP, and it's very easy for a parent to follow TMP at home with a child, whether you have a great deal of knowledge or not in such areas as vestibular function, proprioception, visual motor development, bilateral and cross-lateral integration, and others. The great thing about TMP is you can help your clients and children build skills in all these areas. What's ideal and unique about this type of online delivery is that you can see exactly how the movement is being performed. This is often the challenge with any home-based movement program. I know from working with movement programs in my clinic for over 20 years that it's a lot to expect for a parent to complete a set of movements in a very specific way at home with a child. Delivering the program online also means that we can develop the movement sequences over the 12 weeks without parents needing to visit regularly. Many movement programs tend to be quite narrowly focused or just use rhythm and repetitive movement within an educational program. TMP is different in that it develops a wide range of sensory areas that are shown in the research literature to underpin strong reading, attention and learning, For instance, children with reading challenges may have timing or other auditory issues. They may have visual tracking problems, vestibular or other sensory concerns, and these may often be overlooked. So TMP can help in multiple areas. Let's take a look at some of these areas. You can see on screen the main areas of focus for the program. And if you've not worked with any movement or sensory program before, you may not have come across some of the terms on here. These are fully explained in the free TMP Provider training course. If you already work with movement and sensory processing, you will know the importance of working in these areas. So there are 11 different movement sequences in TMP, and these work on developing the specific areas you can see on screen. We'll take a quick look. Firstly, beat competency and rhythm. This is the ability to hear an external beat and move your body or parts of the body exactly in time to that beat. And then we have bilateral integration. This is the ability to coordinate the two sides of the body so that they can work together or independently as appropriate. And cross-lateral development is a part of bilateral integration, and it's the ability to get both sides of the body working together and to cross the lateral midline of the body. Okay. This includes the eyes, ears, arms, legs, and hands. And taking the next two together, improving visual motor and fine motor skills is really important for many sports, as well as obviously for reading, writing, attention. For the eyes to be able to direct the hand and fingers in space in relation to external objects, whether that's a ball or a racket or pen and paper or a keyboard. And then we have calming and stress reduction. Now, obviously, if we're stressed or anxious, we just don't learn or listen well, and our performance in any exam or learning situation will be affected. Reflex integration. This is the retention of primitive reflexes, which can affect a number of areas, whether it's copying from the board, writing, sitting still, concentrating, and many other areas too. The reflexes worked on in the movement program have been shown in research to be the main primitive reflexes to impact upon learning. And finally, we have body awareness and vestibular function. The importance of the internal sensors of body and head position and our relationship with gravity have wide-ranging impacts on attention and motor skills and our sense of where we are in space. So let's take a closer look at who it's designed for. As I mentioned already, the movement program is designed for children between the ages of around 8 to 13 years old. There are some very specific reasons for this age range that are underpinned by research showing the greatest improvements can be achieved at these ages. This is fully explained again in the free TMP Provider training course. If you're working with anyone with reading problems, balance and coordination or motor issues, handwriting challenges, or simply underperforming at school, TMP is ideal. The results show even high achievers will improve reading age. Children with labels such as dyslexia, dyspraxia, ADHD, and autism that have a strong sensory processing component can benefit greatly and may well be comfortable using the program at older ages. The research shows the importance of improving sensory processing for most children with these type of labels, and challenges with the processing of visual or auditory information, working memory and beat competency are important areas of development that can be improved for all children. There's a strong focus on beat competency and sequencing abilities within TMP. This is designed to help improve working memory and the processing and sequencing of information. That's of course a vital skill, to be able to hold information in mind, to compare and contrast key pieces of data, or perform calculations in our head. This type of training can really help to build concentration and attention. TMP draws on many areas of developmental movements that improve how well our eyes and ears process information and how well the two sides of the body work together. Obviously, The better we can integrate the two sides of the body and brain, the more effective our processing of external information. Of course, this is the type of area in which we can always improve and hone skills, making it an ideal program for individuals and whole class use. In fact, in the initial trials completed in mainstream schools, a big improvement in GCSE exam results was seen at year 11, age 16, in the group of students completing TMP in year 7, which is age 11, compared to their peers who acted as a control group. English language and maths GCSE results were compared, with an average improvement of 1 grade in English and half a grade in maths being achieved. This was based on the 12-week TMP program being completed in year 7 with no other specific interventions afterwards. So essentially, TMP is of great benefit to anyone, particularly between the ages of 8 and 13, and children at the lower end of the academic spectrum will tend to make the greatest improvements, but children at the higher end also benefit. You can see the results here, and if you're interested, the statistical analysis gave a within group significance of p equals 0.013, which in statistics terms is a highly significant result. You can find more details of this work by looking at the TMP paper on the Movement Programme website. Now here is a comment from Frank Greene CBE, who spearheaded the Movement Programme within Lee Academy. Frank was then the Chief Exec at Lee and was National Schools Commissioner for England until 2016. The wide-ranging initial trials involved 240 students and showed immediate improvements in average reading age after the 12-week programme had been completed, as well as the improvements mentioned already in exam results years later. This type of programme works by helping develop the sensory and motor systems and improving timing in the brain so that we're more able to pay attention, read and learn. The research also identified significant improvements in balance and coordination, so anyone with poor gross and fine motor skills and challenges with the sequencing of movement, including writing, catching, throwing, etc., will also benefit. So, why would you want to offer TMP alongside your existing work? Well, as well as complementing any occupational therapy, speech and language, reading support or other work, the nature of TMP means it develops the fundamental sensory and motor skills necessary for strong attention, reading and learning. It tackles a wide range of areas in a truly holistic way. If, for example, you work with children who have difficulty crossing the midline of the body or have challenges with visual convergence, TMP begins at the beginning and builds these abilities day by day, gradually over the whole programme. This sensory and developmental progress will feed through into improvements in reading, motor skills and other areas. TMP helps a wide range of development in a very easy to use programme. You can simply recommend it to your existing clients and they can subscribe to TMP, taking a 10% discount. So to access TMP, all that's required is an internet-enabled device and your individual login details for the website. It's ideal in a school if a smartboard is available or any means of projecting onto a large screen. At home, a computer, laptop, tablet or phone works well. Often the challenge with implementing specific movement programs is that a great deal of training is required to understand developmental processes and how they link to specific skills and academic performance. Also, many programs require delivering on a one-to-one or small group basis. I hope you'll agree that what makes TMP unique is that this type of online streaming delivery allows for the best of movement and developmental programs to be available in a home or school without years of training. Whatever area of work you are in, you will easily be able to combine the use of TMP with your existing work. Here are the words of a mum of an 8-year-old who was struggling in school with weaknesses identified in visual and auditory processing and a diagnosis of dyslexia. After completing the 12-week TMP program, Zahra found life-changing improvements in handwriting, posture, balance, self-esteem, as well as attention and concentration. TMP can help you take your clients further. Naturally, we also have a financial structure that fully values your role in making TMP as widely available as possible for the benefit of all your clients. We've developed a unique affiliate program to make it easy for you to offer TMP to your clients. Once you have completed the free 3-hour training course, you will be invited to become a TMP Provider affiliate and issued with an affiliate link and coupon code. These offer all your clients who use TMP at home a 10% discount on the retail cost of the program. You will automatically receive, direct into your bank account each month, 25% of all the program sales through your affiliate code. If you're looking at TMP for a school, contact us and we can ensure you have the right package of access. We also want to encourage you to encourage your colleagues to complete the training and recommend TMP. When they recommend the program after training, you will receive 10% of their program sales. So our affiliate program is an easy way for you to offer this wonderful, progressive, developmental movement program direct to your clients. You don't need any stock, you don't make purchases, you will simply be sent your commission each month. It couldn't be easier. TMP gives you the opportunity to offer a very effective and unique program that can be a wonderful addition to your toolbox. The improvements in reading, attention, balance, coordination, and other areas are very clear. The TMP training course gives a full explanation of all the developmental areas covered and offers research showing the links between the movements and improved skills. You can simply go to the website, movementprogram.com, and register and complete the course. You can then offer this wonderful program to your clients, families, and schools. So what's next? Well, go to the movementprogram.com website that's shown on screen, register, and complete the free short training course. Once you've completed the training, you'll be invited to become a TMP Provider affiliate and receive your coupon code and affiliate link. Your clients and families can use these to gain a 10% discount against the cost of the program. If you have any questions at any time, support is available through info@movementprogram.com that's shown on screen, or you can call us in the UK. We really look forward to working with you and hearing about the wonderful progress for your families and children. Thank you for your interest, and we look forward to working with you.